Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Edison, also known as Thomas Alva Edison. He was a businessman, an inventor. He was born on February 11, 1847, in Milan, Ohio, United States. His father's name was Samuel Ogden Edison Jr., and mother's name was Nancy Matthews Elliott. Thomas Edison was the youngest of the 7 children of his parents. His father was an exiled political activist, and mother was a teacher. He spent most of his childhood at Port Huron, Michigan. He did not do well in school and ended up being homeschooled by his mother. Interestingly, young Edison received his formal education for just about 12 weeks. Since an early age, he had developed hearing difficulties, which increased with age, and by the middle years, he was almost deaf. Thomas was an enterprising young man, selling vegetables, candy and newspapers on trains. One day he saved a child from a runaway train. The child's father repaid Edison by training him as a telegraph operator. As a telegraph operator, Thomas became interested in communications, which would be the focus of many of his inventions. He moved to New York, where he began his career as an inventor. One of his earliest inventions was a stock ticker. The Golden Stock Telegraph Company offered him $40,000 for the rights of that. In 1869, he patented the electric vote recorder. He then relocated to Newark, New Jersey, where he set up a small laboratory and employed machinists. He expanded his operation and moved to Menlo Park, New Jersey. He married twice in his lifetime. His first marriage was to Mary Stilwell in 1871, who bore him 3 children. The one invention that brought him his first round of fame and catapulted his status to greater heights was the phonograph, invented in 1877. In 1877, he invented the carbon microphone used in telephones, radio broadcasting, and public address works. He is credited with inventing the first commercially practical incandescent light. In 1878, he formed the Edison Electric Light Company in New York City. He then initiated an industrial research laboratory in West Orange, New Jersey, which formed the base of the primary research laboratory for the Edison lighting companies. At the turn of the century, he soon transformed himself from being an inventor to an industrialist and business manager. Then he started developing a suitable storage battery that could power an electric car. After the tragic death of his wife in 1884, he tied the knot for the second time 2 years to Mina Miller. The couple had 3 children. He was made the head of the Naval Consulting Board during World War I. A profound advocate of nonviolence, he indulged in projects that basically designed defensive weapons, such as submarine detectors and gun location techniques. His last patent was an apparatus for holding objects during the electroplating process. He breathed his last on October 18, 1931, after suffering from complications of diabetes at the age of 84. "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," said Thomas Alva Edison.